Now to actually get started on the dungeon. Over here is our first Atla. You can't see my HUD very well. Oh well. I'll adjust that later. Here's a chest. Obviously, chests are filled with goodies. Ah, first important item of the dungeon. Maps. They're basically maps to each floor you go to. They're only for one floor. You can't really see it well on this quality, but I can actually see the whole map. Most dungeon floors are randomly generated in this game, so if you're actually using me for a walkthrough, and ooh, magical crystal. I'll explain that in a second. If you're actually using me for a walkthrough, it might be pretty difficult. I'm just let's playing this game because I like this game. It's fun to play. Alright, magical crystals. If you haven't noticed, it reveals everything on our map. Everything from monsters to atlas to chests, including the exit. And another important thing that requires explaining, the fountain. These are basically lifesavers. You walk into a fountain, you're instantly healed to full health, and you will lose thirst, which thirst is important. You lose thirst. If you get thirsty, you start losing health, and oh god. First two enemies of the skeleton soldiers and Dasher. Just standard enemies. Alright, explaining some combat. The combat system in this game is fairly easy to understand. You see in the lower right corner, because that's the only thing you can actually, or left corner, because that's the only thing you can actually see right now, is the fact that there's a speed meter. And speed is pretty much your whole combo. And the higher speed level of your weapon, the faster it refills. River. Yay! Alright, so I'm going to bring my camera up so you can actually see my HUD. Up there in the corner is the health meters on top, then the weapon's condition meter, and right underneath it, you can't really see it, is its level, its experience bar, and then there's the thirst meter. Up there, active items can be stored, which we'll get into that later. And over here is the floor number, and if we have the map and the magic stone. I'll find a way to, oh, there we go. So adjust it like this. No, don't fall. Well, it's decent right now. I'll have to prop up another book on the stool that I'm using. Yeah, that's how I'm recording, so you get to see. I have a book and a stool. I have to put a second book. Wait, let me just zoom out a little bit. Oh, wait, no. Zoom out. Oh, whatever. And no, don't fall. Stop adjusting camera and get back to the game. Macho House is another important house. Doo-doo-doo. Over here is the exit gate, but we have not gotten the gate key, so we can't exit. Repair powder. Important. Here's another thing of battle. Hold down the X button, and you can charge up your attack. And do this. It does more damage, but it makes you lose more condition. Take that, Sonic! Ice Gem. It may seem like I'm going a little bit slow right now, but later on we're going to get an item, which hopefully we'll be able to, we can either buy it or we can find it in dungeons that will allow us to run a lot faster and make this dungeons go half the time. Oh! Gate key. Ah, bone keys. In each dungeon there are locked doors, and obviously keys open them up. Ah, another important thing. I don't know if you can see it on my map that well, which you probably can't, because I'm looking at the camera and you can't. But on the map there's a purple question mark. Whenever you see a purple question mark, you'll see something like this. In this dungeon, it's a minecart. If you have the right kind of item, you can use the minecart to go into the back floor. The back floor is like the normal floor, but it's a lot more difficult and it has better treasure. You can't leave it. You can't leave the dungeon from there. But if you go down there, you get more experience for your weapon, and you get more experience for your weapon because there are a lot tougher enemies, which you can actually die back there a lot easier than you could in here. A lot tougher enemies, better treasure. There are no Atla though, so don't plan on going back there for Atla. Going there is really not something I would recommend unless you're looking for good treasures to either sell or level up your weapon. I mean, it's good to go back there because you can level up your weapon really good back there. I can't go back there because I don't have the right item. Should you find it before I do, it's called rail oil, or just oil. You can use that, you oil it, and you can head down. Ooh, big chest. Wait, before we do anything. Items. This is the item screen. Let me explain. Active items can be set up here, so that way you can use them without going into the menu. That's it. And here you can also use repair powder and heal your weapon, and heal yourself if you want to. Press square to automatically organize. I hate bats. Big chest. Alright, here's the thing with these chests. They're locked and they have traps sometimes. If you have a key, a treasure chest key, you can immediately open it. But I find it a lot easier to just force the chest open by guessing the trap. There's a preset thing you should always do if you're doing this. Always guess explosion trap, because 1, it makes the chest unusable, and 2, it damages you. The other 2 aren't really that bad. Poison, you can just instantly heal with a poison drink, and curse just makes it so you can't swap out your weapons until you leave the dungeon or use another item. But that's not really bad. So I always guess explosion. If it says failed, oh, I'm poisoned, no damage. I can instantly just heal that because I have the antidote drink. Then go back and guess poison again. Then you can open up the chest and get the goodie. Oh my god, we got that good of a weapon already? Holy crap! We got a scimitar already? Oh my god! What luck! Oh yeah, in case you didn't see there, I just used a ice crystal to kill that guy, and I'm poisoned, so I need to use antidote drink. Alright, let me show you the weapon screen now that we have a new weapon. Here's the dagger, only 6 damage. Scimitar, or Shemisher. I'm just gonna call that scimitar. It has 20. It has 20. But for my personal reasons, for right now, I'm going to just stick with the dagger. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to using better weapons later. Please be. Come on. And it's a worm. What time is it? Oh, wow. We gotta hurry up and get done with this floor. In fact, we need to hurry up and actually. For the time being, the dungeon floors are going to be going by a little slow because of the fact that I don't have that item. You might find it. It's called, Abscess Full. ABS is pretty much your experience points for your weapon. When you're here, you can go up here and hit upgrade. You can go in here to customize if you have the customizable gems, but we don't have those, so we have to just level up basic stats. Upgrade. Now we have a dagger +1. It does more damage and has better stats. We gotta get it up to a +5 before we do anything else. Macho. That's a person. Lamp. My house. Wow, we already got that already. By my house means your house. By the way, all Atla are programmed to be randomized around certain floors. It's important for a later floor, but we'll get into that later. Like I said, it's a later floor. Poison! Yay! Oh crap, we're not gonna be able to make it back out. And there's nothing in here. I'm just gonna go as far as I can without dying. and I get down to low health, I'll just eat my bread and use that as a way to get out of here. Crap, 5 health. 3. Okay, screw it, I'm gonna eat that bread now. Come on. Yeah, being poisoned. This early part of the dungeons can be really hard. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you. Don't be surprised if you die on these first few floors, just because of the fact that you don't get a lot of supplies. Or if you get super lucky, like I did with that Shimisher, and you're able to get crap tons of supplies. But time to get out of here. All right, since we are it's up to a lot of time, so we're just gonna leave the dungeon temporarily. We can come back to this exact floor later. First things first, we're gonna go back and talk to the mayor and get more, you know. Oh, come on, another tutorial. Exclamation point. Come on. Alright, he's pretty much gonna explain how we can customize. Aha, it seems like you finally come back with some Atla, blah 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 blah. He says now that we have the Atla and the Atlamelia, we can use this to rebuild the town in the way that we want it to be. Which is really cool about this game. You can build you can build a town the way you want to. Nobody can there's no restrictions. This is except for like the fact that you have the vicinities and stuff. You can build your own town. This is a user manual in case you actually want to read it, but it's very self-explanatory. I'm skipping through him because we're low on time and he's just telling us what I just said. Alright, now that we're back here, I'm just going to watch this. Teleport. Now that we're back here at the mayor's house, we're gonna have him give us some more supplies. Yeah, see, he gave us some more supplies again. Alright, we're running high on time, so next time on DarkCloud, we are going to be getting into building some part of the town, and then going back into the cave to get more Atla, and hopefully find that item I was telling you guys about, so that way we can actually get some of these floors done in a good amount of time. Because most of the floor is just walking around it. Oh, it's nighttime. See you guys later. I'm going to prop up another book so that way you guys can actually see the top of the screen. Bye.